I wasn't planning to record anything today because generally speaking, I don't post videos 5 days in a row. However, this morning, when I was on my break at work, I was scrolling through X, formerly Twitter, and noticed that the hashtag Boycott Nike was trending. Now, personally, I've been boycotting Nike ever since they decided to insult every woman on the face of the planet by employing the shrieking transgender enigma that is Dylan Mulvaney to advertise their women's sportswear. Rather than choosing one of the 3.9 billion women on planet Earth, they opted for a confused man. Before I get into it, a serious note, and I'm aware I'm not dressed to be taken seriously. If you're watching this and you're a parent with young children who use TikTok, be aware that most of Mulvaney's audience are younger people. And recently, he posted a video, which I'm not going to share, in which he showed himself injecting hormones. If you've got kids, know what they're watching. The reason that hashtag was trending is actually about a sport which I don't give a shit about, and that's football. Honestly, I struggle to think of anything that has less of an impact on my life. Now, I know it's the most popular sport on the planet, so I'm in the minority. And when I say football, some countries call it soccer, which is bizarre given they've invented a new sport and then used the name of an already established game. So if you're watching in the New World, or if you're in the former penal colony, that's you. If you want to understand the British psyche, Australia sums it up. We discovered this massive country with loads of resources where it's hot all year round, and we sent all the fucking criminals there. Now, personally, football just doesn't interest me because I have no desire to watch 22 millionaires, many of whom are mentally subnormal sex cases, chasing a bag of wind around a field. The issue, as it were, is the New England football kit. It's been designed by Nike, and they've changed the colour of the English flag from red and white to blue and purple. That's the St George's Cross. Of course, St George is the patron saint of England. He's also the patron saint of Germany. So it transpires, during the two rather large conflicts of the last century, St George was backing both sides. He's also the patron saint of syphilis sufferers. So if you're riddled with the pox, you know who to pray to. Just to be clear, I'm not some right-wing flag shagger. Yet I don't think it's right that any company, in this case an American company, decides to change the colours of the English flag. Nike say it's a playful new take on a classic. I'll say it's okay provided they do it to every football strip. So when Saudi Arabia want their new kit, I want to see the Saudi flag with a rainbow through it. For the new Iranian kit, I want to see the Star of David. What it has done, though, is unite all three main British parties in the space of 24 hours. Even the leader of the opposition, Sir Keir Starmer, that overly woke bastard, went on the news to complain about it. So here it is. Nike say it's inspired by the practice kit worn by the 1966 England World Cup squad. Of course, that's the only time that England have won the World Cup, yet every England fan bangs on about it like they scored the winning goal themselves. However, those colours also feature in the gender fluid and bisexual pride flags. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but it isn't the English flag. So why was this done? I'll state now, this is pure speculation. These are my thoughts and my thoughts alone. We know that Nike is an incredibly woke company. And sadly, the England flag sometimes gets tied up with far-right nationalism. Because, sadly, this country, like every other, is more than capable of producing dickheads. I think it was a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, I saw a video of a guy wrapped in an England flag next to the statue of Winston Churchill giving a Nazi salute. A Nazi salute next to Churchill. Clearly, history isn't this chap's strong point. Going slightly off topic, in the UK there's a lot of talk of two-tier policing, and if you carry an English flag, that will become evident. Because tomorrow is Saturday, and if a group of people travel to London carrying England flags, they will be met by the police at the train station, and said police will be wearing full riot gear. Yet, on the pro-Palestine marches that take place every Saturday, and I'm not getting into that, there have been multiple people filmed carrying the ISIS flag and let to go about their business. So, in England, in London, the capital of England, if you carry an English flag, you're seen as a threat. But openly supporting an Islamist terror group is absolutely fine. And staying slightly off topic, although I will segue it back at the end. The Western world, in particular the UK, we are so fucking tolerant. We tolerate everyone who wants to move here, and for the most part we should do, but we're also terrified. English people are scared to fly the English flag sometimes in case we're labelled as racist. Me just saying I'm English will get me labelled by some nutjobs as being far right. There's an old joke. I'm a proud Scotsman, said the Scotsman. I'm a proud Welshman, said the Welshman. I'm a proud Irishman, said the Irishman. And I'm a proud Englishman, said the racist. Anyway, getting back to football and being English. A good mate of mine is a big football fan, and at whatever tournament it was, he was flying an England flag outside of his house. Yet one of his neighbours, who happened to be foreign, knocked on his door and said, "Can you take your flag down? I find it offensive." Just a word of advice. If you move to another country, and it doesn't have to be England, anywhere, if you move to another country and then start demanding that the flag of that country is taken down because it offends you, just a thought, why not fuck off and live somewhere else? Now, I live about an hour and a half from the Welsh border, but I wouldn't drive to Wales and then start complaining about the Welsh flag. And bear in mind, the Welsh flag is proper mental. On this island, Scotland has a white X on a blue background, England has a red cross on a white background, and the Welsh, yeah, they've got a dragon. It is a beautiful country, though. And whilst I'm on flags, many British people don't even know the correct name for their own flag. Here it is, and it's bloody glorious. Many Brits will call that the Union Jack. That isn't its correct name. It's the Union flag. It's only the Union Jack when it's being flown from a ship because it flies from the jack mast. This video may as well be called Danny balls the shit out of his audience. But there's one more thing which will help in the boycott of the New England football shirt. And that's the price. A new shirt is £125. I will never wear an England football shirt again, but to be fair, I haven't worn one so far anyway. If you've enjoyed this video, please do like and subscribe, and as ever, thanks for watching. On a serious note, I'm aware this is something of a bold look. That the hashtag boycott Adidas is trending. It's because no, it's not. That was from a video a few months ago of the gender fluid and bisexual pride flags. Because football fans are famously accepting and are never homophobic. Although generally they like watching young men running around in shorts. Here it is. Forgot that. So Wales is around about an hour and a half that way. Just listen for the close harmony singing. It's possible to make anything sound like it's being sung by a Welsh choir. Any melody. Ready? La 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 Wales. And that's the price. £125. I've bought cars for less. Well, fuck it. I have bought cars for less than that. They were shit. I'll finish with going through today's look. I've got my flannel shirt on, my neon I Am Kenneth Barbie t-shirt, and a black fedora. No one's approaching me today.